There's absolutely everything that I did to launch and record a podcast in one day and get it in Apple's top 100 business podcasts. It was a Friday. I sat down and decided I'm going to launch a podcast on the Monday, and I'm going to use this Friday to get it done. So I started it the same way that I start everything. If I want something to be really successful, I know we have to start with keyword research. So I went over to my favorite keyword research tool, which is called Key Search, so that I could look for the right keywords so that this podcast can start to rank in search engines and AI engines. Next, I decided to create a podcast document, something that I could have all my information in, get all my keyword research in there, have my plan in there. And I asked ChatGPT to help me kind of tidy up the description that I'd written for the podcast. Next, I headed it over to my private membership, the Social Search Club, where the day before I'd actually asked my members to submit their requests and suggestions of podcast episodes. I took everything they'd requested and put it into ChatGPT to help me create a plan for my first 10 episodes, which was amazing. But then I started stressing about, should I film my podcast episodes or should I just do audio? So obviously I had to ask ChatGPT, and together we came to the decision that, which is so aligned with my brand, I should focus on audio for now because I can always film it later if I want to, but I just need to get this stuff done. So now that I have my plan in place, I then created a podcast to-do list with everything that I actually needed to get done. Once that was done, I had a little quick lunch break, and yeah, it was a very lazy day and I just wanted to get stuff done, so ordered myself a little Subway. Then it was time to get recording. Obviously, had to clear the space first, get a coffee prepped, and then I was off. So no fancy software or editing. I actually used QuickTime Player and kept the episodes exactly as I recorded them. I was aiming to record 10 episodes to launch with, but I managed 6. Once all of that was done and my husband and I had taken our dog for a walk, it was time to create the podcast on Spotify for creators. I used my podcast document to transfer over all of the information I needed, such as titles and descriptions. Then I quickly went over to ideogram.ai to create a super simple graphic for my podcast artwork. Again, this is something I can do later. I can perfect it later. I just wanted a nice, quick logo. Next, while my dog was chewing her bone, I started writing episode descriptions, and then I got ChatGPT to tidy them up, and I used my keyword research to organically add in the keywords. Then I spent about half an hour uploading all 6 episodes, adding the descriptions and scheduling them for the launch day. And honestly, it was the best feeling seeing them all scheduled, especially because I'd done this in one day. So that was everything that I did to create the podcast, to get it all set up and to have it ready to go to launch. Let me know in the comments below if you want a part 2 to explain what my entire launch strategy was that got it ranking in the top 100 business Apple podcasts after just one day.